Yes, the title is indeed true. I have had quite a distaste for Final Fantasy in the past, without ever actually playing the games. But the channel is tanking 3 videos and it's already tanking. So I need to get out the big guns, as you can see. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV today. I have no idea about anything about Final Fantasy, and you might be wondering why I even have a distaste for it. I don't even know myself. I honestly think it comes more from peer pressure back in the day, but it's just kind of manifested. But with that out of the way, we're going to see if I actually like this game, or if I mean, we're just going to see. Like, I'm going in with an open mind and just trying to see, is this something I can enjoy? Is it not? So let's just start the game. I have no idea what this is exactly. I know it's an MMO. I don't know how exactly it plays out. I know there's like 5 different expansions, or I think they are like acts. We're going to see. Let's just start the European data centers. Chaos. Whatever that means. I think it's just names, right? Not anything substantial. No, we're choosing chaos.
Heidelin. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral.
I think nobody playing this game knows what ephemeral means.
In the year
Me neither, but I have an excuse.
of the 6th and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all.
Nothing of this is going to be in the game.
Resistance, the forces of the Eorzean alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamur, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core, emerged the
Imperials.
primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end.
Then we shielded ourselves in a bubble for 400 years. Oh? No? Oh. All that.
5 years have come and gone.
Oh,
The
5, not
light
1.
of life still shines upon Eorzea.
Wait, what was the
Man
consequence?
waits tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin.
5 years and it's all
The
beautiful?
realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on.
I will host for the better effect. The Imperials did what they did if it's looking like this 5 years later.
Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea. One whose
Go
tale is
Imperials.
yet unwritten.
But I've got to say, music is absolutely beautiful.
May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Welcome to Eorzea. Before your adventure can begin, you must create a character. 2 hours later. Select your characters. Oh, goodness. Sorry, did I say 2 hours later? I think it's 4. The hero is said to have first traveled to Eorzea from her surrounding continents and islands. The 3 great migratory waves later, they are now the most populous of all civilized races. Boring. Yeah, so that's basically the human. Alison, elves, I'm guessing. In former times, the Alison were the sole inhabitants of Eorzea, claiming dominion over her. Traditionally, nomadic people, the tall, slender Alison believed the realm to be theirs by divine right. Unfortunately, this belief made the eventual appearance of the hero in the multitudes akin to an invasion, and a long history of conflict ensued. The root elves. Yeah, it's elves. It's just elves. Lalafell? Wee people sporting... Wee people! Sporting shout, roadhound bodies, the Lalafell appear as no more than children to the most eyes. Alright, we've got a human, elf, and 6 furry races. Known for their brownie builds and piercing eyes, the Rogadin are the largest and most rugged in Eorzea's races. The majority of the realm's Rogadin belong to the Sea Wolf clan, a maritime people who are on their keep by the sea. Be it as sailors, fishermen, or pirates, comparatively fewer in number are the Hellsguard, who are known for their most earnest demeanors and can often be found working as bodyguards or smithies. I'm guessing that this is the view I'm going to have for probably 99% of the game. I'm going to look mainly at this. Yeah, choices between Edison and Rogadin. This seems like basically the nameless run from Planescape, which I'm currently playing, so maybe just for variety's sake, Edison. Probably just for variety's sake. I think Rogadin seems a lot cooler, but Oh, not while it's gate free. Don't get any ideas. Yeah, I think we'll go with a drink. God damn. I'm going to be here for an hour. I mean, I know that there's jobs. And I think if there's an option, I don't know if the jobs are race relevant. But I'd really like a sailor, fisherman, pirate, rose, this type of thing. That would be really cool. Yeah, no, I just want to punch people, honestly. So yeah, Rogadin. I don't want like magic or anything. I just want to punch people. That's it. Just punch. Long ago, no vessel or coastal village was safe from the view of the sea wolves and their maritime brand of brutality. It was not until the large-scale deployment of Luminsa's armada that the sea wolves' appetite for privacy diminished. Now, it's not uncommon to see them employed as sailors or naval mercenaries on all manner of vessels. However, they have never forgotten the ways of their homeland and still use the ancient Rogadin language in their names. Hellsguard? Nah, sea wolves. Yeah, we're just playing a complete giant. It's another thing that I usually dislike when watching people play RPGs. They create a character that is basically them, when I think that RPGs are there to create a character that is so different from oneself that there's no detail you can recognize in yourself. Like, I don't think this is going to be the case with this one. Yeah, you know what? Might as well play Elvis. Wait, I can't choose a beard? I can't choose a beard. No. But I want to. No. They won't let me choose. No, we're going with this. Probably. I hope you can change the hairstyle, I really do. Yes, we're down here. Oh, we can play the game? What? No. Yes. Safe. Oh god. Calendar date, what? Date of what? The Eosian year consists of a moon Memphina revolving around Hydalen's two astral and umbral poles while fluctuating between each of the 6 elements. Oh goodness. Select the patron deity. No, it's too much. It's too much. Helen, mother of glaciers and goddess of war, as the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Eosian calendar. Watcher of the seas, yeah, whatever. We just take that because I'm slightly overwhelmed. Tank stand as a bulwark in the face of danger. With superior defense abilities, tanks protect their comrades by diverting enemy focus and bearing the brunt of battle. Monk, Dragon Ninja, Samurai, Reaper, Viper, Bard, Mechanist, Dancer, Black Mage, Summoner, Red Mage, Victor Mage, Sir and Blue Mage. Oh, the jobs are just classes. Oh, alright. Jobs are just classes. Oh, I got excited for a moment. I wanna punch people. What option is that? Monk, probably? Yeah, probably monk. Oh god. The path of a pugilist is one of incessant training aimed at mastering the traditional techniques of hand-to-hand combat, yes. Louis Law as your starting world? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Louis Law, whatever. Specify the first and last name of your character. Can I confirm without a surname? No, I apparently I need a surname. Brock. Yep. Brock. Begin. Maybe I can play the game? After 90 minutes of recording? The server is contracting. Well, I guess we can't play the game. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to end this video here. Was nice that you tuned in, see you next time. He ascends from the heavens to land gracefully upon the earth.
Here.
I'm here. Brock here.
Feel.
Brock not want to feel. Strange voice. No, Brock moving. Brock don't want to move. Brock scared. Brock scared. Brock run. Brock not run.
Here.
Punch. Hey, hey you. Listen. I guess. You're finally awake. You weren't moaning something fierce for a while there. Oh no, actually, disable text auto advance. Yes. Feeling the effects of fever, I reckon. You'll get used to it, but don't worry. You there! Halt! In the name of the Flame Fist! What's all this about? Inspection! Man, search for courage! I'm just an honest battler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. So, look, Saunders. He just pulled it out of his pocket. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days unless you can afford the fine. Yeah, he just pulled it out of his pocket. Business as usual. Ah! Amateur! Amateur! Drums! Drums! Seven else! Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you! Ah, that's happened. So, we're not dealing with Dante's version of hell. No historical accuracy, pah. Phew, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You, be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? When young aunts don't care much for conversation, see? Brand's the name. And paddling's me trade. Brand's the name, paddling's the game. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers, eh? Uh-huh. Knew it. Going rather ruined blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. And no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to do it? The punch. Punch. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as old Brand's a chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybelly. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. So let me tell them about all my dozen secrets. And I read that secret too. Which is why I don't go sticking my nose where I ain't welcome. Just remember though, there are more important things than finding fortune and glory. Such as punching. Such as breathing. And no profit in being dead. That's a fact. By the by, is this your first run to Ulda? Yes. Uh-huh. It is. Well, then let us journey to itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ulda is ruled by the Sultan I name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of Her Grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the royalists. And the royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, proving the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Desertmen, that's the Amaja, couldn't care less about Ulda and politics. They have their own interests, see? And they ain't afraid to use their force to serve them. He's just talking into the void. They say war is a gift to battlers, need breeding profit. And though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Ulda, jewel of Bannerlin, Raffle turned its hand to gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lad. Good talking. No. I'm off to the market to deliver my mares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Yeah, I wanted to help us. By the way, thanks for putting me up with me, Pretzel. The night about did tell me how my name will. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Wait, Final Fantasy 15? Oh, I'm sure this is 14. Oh, it's dividing, so it's Final Fantasy 2, because it's 10 divided by 5. Yeah, must be Final Fantasy 2. What is it? Hi, Venture, over here. I mean you. Fresh off a carriage by any chance, eh? How can that tell? Hey! Name's Raymond, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our facility? Free of charge even. Just this once, like. Why does the camera turn when I turn my... Oh god, that's disgusting. Why would you do this? Why does the character turn when my camera turn when my character turns? It's so disorienting. Is there any way to change this? There's no settings option. What do you mean there's no settings option? Character configuration? Yeah, over there. No, it's still going. It's still going. Why? Stop it, please. Yeah, alright. This is better, I think. Right click the mark to bring up the quest window. Coming to older reward 400 experience, 100 free guild. You must register yourself with the Adventurer's Guild. Except, it is plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So, before you do anything else, you'll want to head over there to a quicksand and speak to Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurer's Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with your adventuring, adventurer. Momodi. Looking for a named character named... Over there, Momodi. Momodi and the Grey Man, Why hello there, who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment if it pleases you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Uldar, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's the Gallian Empire. None can say for sure what they are plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked upon like an open jack, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3.
You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing the survivors agree on though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Dean's worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they are standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. And even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them forget. We'll not let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of the Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ulda in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people walking and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ulda means more business for the quicksand too. Anyway, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. Brock. Well, entweder jumpen gehen. Das rolls of the town it does. Alright, Mr. Brock. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swore to you, I beg your money. And reached to the shed, but even merciful God might be driven to vengeance as thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you are given a forged chance to offend. You two, attend to this gun. No, please, mercy. Well, and that is our side. Not an uncommon run, if I'm honest. Don't worry, all. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end like him. Just listen, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? 'Cause I do enjoy hearing tell of an adventure of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time.
Good lady, you're a child.
Anyway, welcome to Ulda, Brock. Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little more about our fair city.
This includes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first steps as an adventurer in the city of Ulda. Listen well to the wisdom of Modi and then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Level up. Where do we go from here? Up. Exit. Let Brock out. Let Brock out. Where? Exit. Ah. Closed home. A description. Momodi, the proprietors of the quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Yay!
Accept! I want to be an adventurer when I grow up. Before you go charging off with your fortune, to find fortune, I've got a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you to get to know the place. I can't speak. I'm sorry. I'm just a child. First of all, I want you to visit the plaza to get there west from here to reach Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal named FF XIV. That's right. It's called FF XIV. Traveling around Eosia would be a damn sight, but more troublesome than it is if it weren't for it. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to that with the one in the plaza. You have attuned an FF before work? If not, just lay your hand on the thing, and you'll see what I mean. When you've done it, I want you to pay a visit to the Petroless Guild over at the Pleasant Wage. Assuming that it was unjust for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue exchange over at the steps of Hall. Goods from all across Arizona. It on every day. You have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ulya, as long as you've got the Jill. Just make sure as you don't pay more than your old broke. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interest. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman's named Seeya and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, then, visit the FF Plaza, the Brutalist Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. No thanks. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Jill, the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give us as much as you get, and opportunity will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak to the Shime over yonder. Sorry, I just lost my teeth. But let's always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past the time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you finish, will you? That way, I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to the small coves without a Jill to your name. Just accepted. Attune yourself to the FF found inside the city. Visit the Pugilists Guild. Listen to Seeya explain Seeya's explanation of the markets. Okay, great. I just know how to get out. Need to know how to get out. If anyone could let the monkey out of the stall, it would be very much appreciated. Ah. Greetings. I'm one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I've been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have recently taken up the Adventurer's Medal. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow Smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by the title of Mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing your trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in yeah. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. The new adventurer status is applied to all adventurers who have recently become adventurers in Eosia. Amongst Eosia's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor from a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Monkey jump. Steps of Fall. Is this right? Where do I need to go? Wait. Steps of Fall, Steps of Nald. Summoning bells? What? I think maybe I need to go back? Probably. I didn't really listen to what she said, I'm going to be honest. I need to find the Epherite. Oh, it's inside the guild. Over. I see an Epherite. Oh, go back. Right direction. How do I do this? Tuning? You now have Ethernet access. Yes, Ethernet, finally I can play my MMO. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Ethernet charts. You unlocked multiplayer. Internet, yes. Is there an indicator of where I am currently? Over here. Any way to go faster? No. Sprint. Yes. Over here. That's where I'm supposed to go. Older Everite Plaza. Attuning your with the shard has granted you access to the city-state's Ethernet. The Ethernet can be used to quick intra-city travel. For quick intra-city travel. You turn to the Ethernet. Hey, adventurer. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Nomodi of the Quicksand? Oh god, it's an even smaller child. Excellent! It brings us to the middle of the attunement play. That will be 100,000 yen, if you please, sir. Apologies. I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of reference. Allow me to explain. These crystals are ground-based, temperature free energies that are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. But chances are heard of very well at below the port. Plural port. Well, it's a transportation spell that makes direct use of the Everites. and the connection to the throne of the Eva. Given that there's never AI, they know almost never gone off the user. Any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and train himself to each other and everyone. But even if you have no intention of running beyond the its borders, it would be brilliant for you to attune yourself through any FOIs to encounter from now on. You found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about FOIs of transportation, magic, and teleportation, I should be happy to answer your questions.
I'm so sorry for what I've just done. I'm so sorry. Oh. You're tuned with the right? You are now able to use the return spell. Sprint! Let's go! Thank you very much. Where's we're supposed to go? Wait, the Futurist Guild. Ah, over here. Missed it. Ah, in here. Perfect. Kaguna! Greetings and welcome to the Futurist Guild. As you are already walked the path of the Futurist, your journey has only just begun. I recommend you add your name to our role, for there is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. The origins of pugilism, as we know, can be traced back to the staging of barehanded bouts on the Colosseum. These contests talented fighters from far and wide bring their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, which she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in the gladiator tournament most fondly, back when barehanded fighting was still seen as pastime for peasants. She took in fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested a lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire. Of course, she didn't want that, and Olga swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism. People flocking from all over to train under this master or among masters. This woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And that is a brief history of our wonderful guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but God never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish to proceed with enrollment, you must obtain the Guildmaster's approval. Let me know if you would like to meet him. Last thing. Cesaroga. Cesaroga!
And you are? Oh, and you are a newly come adventurer, but of course.
Yes, I'm Cesaroga. What can I do for you?
You would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very nice, very nice. As for my fee, what? You expected me to do it for free? Surely it's a jest. Okay, adventurer. When you ask an old dad for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your gap, I never doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable.
Sir, I have a round for you here.
Oh, Mr. Smomodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Yeah. Consider yourself fortunate to have such an influential friend. I shall be brief and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Ulda's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Wilbrand and Eldenat passes through our ports. Because of it, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ulda as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is rich with merchants and moneylenders, day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer? Like a sword perhaps, or a shiny trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south you will find weapons, tools and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. I regard Smomodi. Now off with you.
So far, so good. Back to where we started.
How was your tour of the city, Brock? Got lost, did you? Aye, well, Ulda's a big place with lots to see and do. But wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alright then. All that's left is for you to work hard to make money and spend it here at the quicksand.
Complete! Yay! Got some coin. Oh goodness. I've already been recording for an hour and I'm trying to cut the videos down to under 30 minutes. So I'm going to end this here and hope you enjoyed this little video. I don't even really know if I'm going to continue this on a video, but I still want to find out if, what is in this game, because you know I haven't seen a lot so far. I've only seen like the intro, that's it. I'm going to be honest, there's a lot more than I expected. I've seen some screenshots from like 10 years ago or something, and it didn't look much, but maybe the game has just changed over time. Anyways, that's you all. Have a good day. Bye.